Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to do a mukbang. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's basically an eating show. I'm gonna cook for you guys, and you can have lunch with me. I don't even know where to start. I've got all my cooking stuff. So first of all, before I start, this is my new teapot I got yesterday. I'll show you guys. See? It's a cute little teapot, and I got a cup, and it sits under. I think you can see that. It's got a little tea thing here. So I'm gonna have a little. It's green tea. I've already had it brewing, so it looks. Oh, pour it slower, otherwise I'm gonna pull the leaves out. Let's see. It's very hot though. Yummy, yummy. I love some green tea. Green tea is good. Okay, so got the frying pan heating up already. What temperature is it on? Oh, put it on halfway between medium and minimum. I'm gonna make some. What am I gonna have to say? So earlier I made some flatbread. So I'm gonna have some flatbread, and I'm gonna have like some salad and a guacamole, and yeah. So this is how I do it. First of all, an onion. Yum yum yum. Just dice it up roughly is what I do. I don't actually really, don't try and do it all to one side. I just get it diced up, kind of chunky, just a little bit. That's pretty good there. And chuck it in the frying pan. Should move that down so you can see. Oh, you can kind of see. Yum, smells good already. It's just a little bit done. So this is how I do it. So I'm a messy cook, so forgive me already. Even messier eater normally. Get that in there. Okay, so next I've got some garlic. I've had this frozen. I buy it in bulk. Fresh, it's fresh and like already peeled. And what I do is I just freeze it when I get it after it. It can stay in the fridge for a while, but I normally just freeze it and get that, get all the, lasting out of it, because it's cheaper in bulk, and I love the flavor of fresh garlic. It's better than the other type. So get that in. It doesn't have to be small, garlic. Once it's cooked, the flavor. Sometimes I use 6 cloves garlic. It depends what type of mood I'm in. Sometimes I want more. Sometimes I want less. Garlic's like my flavor, thing. Yum yum. So where is my? Give this a little stir. What else do we want to put in? Okay, so I might do the celery next, because that's, actually the capsicum, because what I do is I cut them up in the order of what time they cook, kind of thing. So if something cooks a little bit longer, like the onion, I prefer it, and the garlic, I prefer it to be a lot more cooked. So I put it in earlier, and yeah. So yeah, these are fresh vegetables I got just the other day. Beautiful fresh. Oh, there's like a little, some of them have these little tiny, like almost baby one inside, and it tastes the best. Yum. They're like juicy good. I have my scrap container here, ready to compost all the stuff that I don't use. And I don't want any of the white stuff in here, I'll just cut it out. Not too fussy though, a bit of white stuff doesn't hurt. Maybe I need to turn this up a little bit. I think it goes in cycles so it stays at the one type of heat. I literally just chop it up chunky, you know, fast, easy, yummy food that doesn't have to, you know, take all day. You can just whip it up, however, and it tastes good. It tastes like junk food. It really does. It just tastes like good old Mexican kind of taco-y. Yum. I really love cooking. It's something that I enjoy. Something I've done for a lot of years. I was cooking from a very, very young age. I always wanted to do stuff in the kitchen. I had curiosity of, you know, food, and I mean, I love food. It's just, food is amazing to me. The flavors, the taste, and I just always wanted to be in the kitchen around food. So if there was like, you know, the mothers kind of in the kitchen cooking the salads, if we had a barbecue or, you know, whatever, I was always in there and I was making the salads and I was doing the stuff because that's what I enjoyed doing. And being around, being immersed, and you get the best bits if you cook it or losing some out of the pan. Cook it yourself, you get the best bits. So got my water here just for a little bit extra. I don't cook with oil. I mean, some things I'll cook with oil, but very rarely. It's more so I cook with water, and it does the job. You don't need oil to, you know, you don't need it. So I've got to get the rest of these capsicums cut up. Yeah, so I've always had like a food curiosity. And my first job, I was in the kitchen at a cattle station type of thing. It was like a tourist park cattle station, and I was in the kitchen, and I loved it. Loved the kitchen. Loved learning all about food. I loved the way I made people happy when they ate my food. I loved the compliments that I got for cooking. I loved being better than other people for cooking. You know, I can actually, you know, it's nice to be able to do something, you know, I'm not necessarily, you know, the fastest runner, the smartest person, the best at anything, but I'm pretty good at cooking, and that's something that I was always, you know, no matter what, I could always turn to and say, well, at least I can cook. So, and a lot of people, you know, can't cook, which is a shame, because when you cook, you know what's going into your food. You know that, you know, someone hasn't done gross stuff to it before it gets to you, like in a restaurant or whatever, which is probably my biggest reason that I prefer to do things on my own. With a lot of things, I don't know what people are doing, like handling the food before it comes to me. I don't like that. So just keep tossing it around, it'll get there. A bit more water. I kind of randomly talk to myself when I'm cooking as well, or hum or sing, because to be honest, a lot of the time when I'm cooking, I'm alone, so, you know, or I have my family helping me, but they're usually distracted with their own stuff. So, to take much notice and chat to me while I'm cooking. So I don't mind that some of it's going to be more cooked than other bits. You know, some people might like to do it all the same textures, but you know, I like the feel of like some crunchier, some softer, some texture, you know, like that. I like the variety. And same with the chunk sizes. The reason I do it like this is I like to be able to have the different shapes and the different textures. It just makes it more, you know, makes it nicer. Okay, now we've got some celery. Cut those ends off. The celery is brilliant. So fresh and nice when I got it. It's like 2 days old now, but it was amazing when I got it. It was like so crunchy, and it's nice when you get a good celery. So I just literally dice it up, chunky, chunky, chunky. Put it in there. And I've still got a tomato to go in there, so I'll have to get that in a second. A little bit more water. Constantly do the water thing because it gets the juices around, it gets the caramelization up of the onions to spread it to all the different bits. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. It smells beautiful. So what do you guys like to cook? What are your favorite types of foods to cook? And what do you guys think that I should try and cook next? Because I've got my recipes that I always cook, and I'll show you all of them, but I'm always keen to try new stuff. So if you guys have recipes that you think that I would enjoy, I really like vegetables and whole foods, really good flavors and stuff. I need flavor. I don't like bland, kind of stuff. So if you have any recipe ideas, I'd love to hear them. So dice the tomato up nice and chunky. It'll just kind of mulch into it all. It just all gives flavor. You want a variety of different vegetables. You want it to taste nice and fresh and crunchy and kind of gooey and yum. Basically, I'm trying to replicate, what you do with a taco-y kind of Mexican taco-y burrito type of thing. So, I'm also gonna make a guacamole to have with this. Got some nice avocados to go with it. Yum. And some lemon and salt and pepper. Give it that extra oomph. It needs that, a bit of oomph. Sometimes you need a bit of salt and pepper. I use Himalayan rock salt. It's the way to go. Try and get all the little juicy bits off here. Board to go in. It's all flavour. You want it all. Yum. It smells great, you guys. Look at that. Yum. I'm getting there. Delicious. Absolutely delicious looking. What is that there? Oh, a little bit of something stuck to the bottom. Get that out of there. I don't need it. So I've got some frozen corn here. I'm going to dump that in too because I get my corn fresh frozen. It's like Australian corn. It's good stuff. I've got my red kidney beans here. I've got a good chunk of that because I really need a good amount because this is just what I'll do is I'll have this for myself for lunch, and then whatever's left in I'll, you know, have for my family when they get home and stuff like that. Yum yum. Green tea is delicious. Yummy yummy. Absolutely delicious. Yum. See, it all looks like creamy and it smells beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Delicious. Yeah, so I'll put the container when I don't eat up, and I might give it to my family for dinner tonight, have an easy dinner, pull out the salsa, they can get their salad out and just have it with their flatbreads or something like that. Oh yeah, this is the green tea that I have. It's organic green tea. Very few things do I actually buy organic, but tea is one of them which I will always buy organic, and I will always buy Australian tea because I'm just a bit funny about tea. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that I'm really particular about. You know, some things I'm not so much, but that is one thing I'm particular about. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape this off. Halloween is in a couple of days. What's today? The 29th it is today. In Australia, Halloween is not that big where I live. Like, I think it's coming in, but it's not that big. I can think my bird downstairs. My bird wants attention. I can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear it. It's nearly ready. It's getting there. Not quite, but you know, getting there. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to make a guacamole. So in my guacamoles, I always have a. What am I going to put the guacamole in, though? Okay, I'm going to put it in the container which I had already stuck in. So I've got some lovely avocados. These ones are not that soft, but I don't mind that if they're not that soft, you know. I don't mind having more firm avocados. I mean, you know, soft is good too, but some people I know refuse to have a firm avocado. But to me, it all goes down the same. It pretty much tastes the same to me, so this is what I do. I just kind of peel it. I know some people scoop it out, but I prefer to get my thumb in and just peel it off because you get more of the inside. It might take a bit longer, I'm not sure, but this is what I do. So, yeah, so what are you guys going to do at Halloween? I was, you know, like we don't really do it here, but I was thinking about maybe getting my old makeup out, which, like, I don't really get into the makeup that much, but I have a bunch of old makeup that I used to wear. I was thinking about getting into it and maybe, I don't know, doing something with my face with all the old dodgy makeup, trying to make something funny or scary, and then I was like, don't really know, so maybe I will, we'll see, just for at home, you know, something to do with my family. Maybe I'll con my husband to let me do his face, and my daughter, she's right into, she loves getting her face done by me, even though we've had a couple of fail attempts at it. But that's alright. I'm not like a very good makeup person. I've never really got that into it, you know. It's not interested me that much, to be honest. I mean, when I was a teenager, I really did wear makeup quite a bit, but my makeup was very alternative. I was, you know, kind of, I guess, gothic-ish. I don't know, like I used to wear my makeup kind of dark, and I really enjoyed different strange things. Like I'd get my mum to draw this beautiful little pattern on my cheek every day, and for, you know, a long time I went around with this pattern every day. She'd draw with eyeliner pens and stuff, this beautiful pattern on my face, and that was my thing. I mean, I don't see anyone doing that ever, but that was my thing for a long time. I guess it was my own little way to be different for a while. But, you know, other than that, like, I didn't really get into makeup all that much, and I never really have bothered with it, to be honest. It just doesn't. I prefer to just be how I am. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of powder on my face or whatever, but maybe a little bit of lipstick if I feel like it. But, like, if I go out or whatever, like, I would never wear makeup in the street these days, because it just sweats off my face. And to be honest, I don't really go out anymore. It's not that I don't want to go out. I really want to go out. It's just the actual going out now. Now I've convinced myself that yes, I can go out. I have the issue of, can I physically go out? Yeah. It's like at the moment I'm trying to work on getting my body a bit stronger to be able to stand up for long enough to maybe get to, you know, like a car or something. I can like go out with my mum or whatever. We can go out and have some lunch or do something, because we used to go out, even though I you know, didn't really go out that much. When I did manage to be able to get out, we used to go for a drive, and we'd sit in the car and eat lunch at like a park. Even though I wasn't like getting out the car and stuff, it was still really nice. So I might try and do that. But she's on holidays at the moment. She's visiting my grandparents. Yeah, she's visiting my grandparents, and she's because they're old, and she just wants to spend some time with them. And she hasn't been down there for such a long time. It's down New South Wales where she goes. And while she's down there, she's going to. Well, actually, I think 2 days ago she went to see the butterfly cave, where Aboriginal and where my people are from, like Lake Macquarie area, the Awabakal people. The women in particular, it's really affecting. Actually, this is a really serious subject. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it sometime in a video, I guess, by itself. But I suppose I can talk about it now. The butterfly cave is basically being destroyed as we speak by the Roach group. They're basically they've got permissions, even though the area is protected. It's a sacred women's cave where women, you know, go and have done their women's business for thousands and thousands of years. It's like a sacred place for my people and the Awabakal women and the Awabakal people. It's an absolutely sacred place, and they've got approval to build within 20 meters of this cave, this sacred women's place that is so important. So much culture's been lost, and now this is something that is so precious, and it's, you know, a link to our cultural heritage, and, you know, it's so sacred, and they're able to build right up 20 meters from it. 20 meters, it's a joke. It's meant to be protected. You know, getting really emotional already. I wanted this to be a good movie. I mean, a good YouTube, like one where I don't get upset. So I'm not going to talk too much more about it, but you guys should look it up. It's really awful what's going on. It's you can probably find it on Save the Butterfly Cave. I think it is on Facebook. And yeah, you should check it out, and, you know, try and sign the petitions against it happening. You know, try and get the word out a bit. You know, it shouldn't be happening. You know, it is so important to people. You know, like something that it's you know, it's like a religious monument almost. Like, it's like you don't go and, or, you know, you don't go and rip down the pyramids because they're like ancient you know, tombs and really important to the people, and, you know, you don't destroy, you know, things that are really important and historical in the past. And this is something that's so historical and so important, and they're, you know, destroying it. 20 meters is like Mum said, because I rang her and asked her about it, and she said, oh yeah, the cave itself, because you can't really take pictures and stuff in the cave because it's not really culturally acceptable. You just can't do it. It's a very, you know, it's a sacred place, so she couldn't take any photos or anything. But she said the cave itself, the roof's kind of caving in a little bit. It's like kind of like an overhang, and it's like caving in a bit because it's just so close that they're, you know, they're building into it. It's just gonna destroy the area, and eventually the cave will be gone and lost forever. And all because of, you know, some company's greed, and the government is not standing up and protecting this cave. You know, like, how can they just, you know, like, it's like, it annoys me. If they want to close the gap with Aboriginal people, if the government really wanted to close the gap with Aboriginal people, they would not go and destroy, you know, part of their, you know, cultural heritage. You know, someone's linked to their part, something that is so precious, so important. You wouldn't go and destroy it. You just wouldn't do it. And that's what's happening. The government is letting this happen. It's disgusting. So that's my rant about that. And now moving on, it gets to me. It really gets to me. And you know, I'm an Awabaka woman, and I have never been to this cave, and it really upsets me because maybe I will never get to see this cave because I can't travel at my size. And you know, I always plan to go and see it, and you know, I really wanted to. Like, all the women of family have been down there, and you know, like, it's a really special place, and I'm missing out on seeing that and being there. And one day it's not going to be there if they keep on, you know, they're going to build 400 houses, a housing estate on it. How is that cave going to survive with 400 houses within 20 meters around it? It's not going to survive. And, you know, the government's not doing anything about it. The greedy roach group are just doing it. They're just, you know, they don't care. And it annoys me that people just don't care. Like, how can they just not care? Well, you know, it's annoying, but I wish I could do more, you know. I wish I could do more and help this stop it from happening. And I don't know how I can do it. You know, there's already the petitions and all that stuff that everyone's got going, and I've signed them all and all that kind of stuff. But what can I do to help? Like, you know, like, do you guys know? Like, what can one person do to help, to try and stop this something that is going to be destroyed, something that can't be replaced? It's like, it can't just be rebuilt. It can't be, it's like, you cannot redo it. This environment should be protected. It should be protected from harm. It should be, the area around it should be protected. It should be somewhere where women can still go and women can learn about their culture. And, you know, like, so much culture has just been lost, and it's really sad that the government and the roach group and the people who are doing this are so greedy. They just don't care. The government has power. They could stop it if they wanted to. They have power and they could stop it. They could say, no, you can't build on this. You have to protect it. And, you know, they could do that. It's in their power, but they choose not to. They don't care. So that's it pisses me off. It really does. But okay, I want to change the subject because I could go on for hours about it. It just annoys me. Oh, this is so hard to do. Oh. I'm paranoid that it's going to cut my hand off. Okay, done. Makes me feel better. Got my salad there, some lettuce. Got my carrot. My other stuff nearly ready. Almost. It's like so close. Close enough that I can put. Move that right back. I've got some cumin. I'm just going to put, you know, a sprinkle, probably half a teaspoon in it of cumin. Actually, you know, maybe a teaspoon. Okay, I put a teaspoon. Just say a teaspoon. You know, it's how much you want though. You know, if you like more, do more. Okay, chili powder. I'm gonna just literally put the sprinkling of the sprinkling, because I really can't handle hot stuff. It's like blows my mind. It just does my head in. And some oregano. Just get a little pile of that. Shove that in. Some paprika. Just put like maybe 1, 2, 3, probably 2, maybe 3 teaspoons. I don't know. Just do what you want, you know. Flavors you like. A little bit of parsley. About a teaspoon. What else have we got? We've got some garlic powder. I'm not going to touch that with my hand. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon in. Yeah, about half a teaspoon. And I've got some onion powder. Make sure you don't get onion salt. Make sure you get the powder, because they're like trickier. That's why I don't buy the actual taco seasoning, because it's got like other stuff in it. So, and then I'm jogging to a little bit of water in to get that juicy juice going. Yum, yum, yum. Try and get that mixed in. Oh, the flavors smell like a... No. Oh, it's a bit odd. Oh, gee, it looks good. Now, a little bit of Himalayan pink rock salt, probably half a teaspoon, I guess, maybe. Also a little bit of pepper, just a, you know, little, give that a stir. Oh gee, it smells yummy. It smells really, really, really yummy. What's it made? I think it needs more cumin. More. Probably another 2 teaspoons. That's good. Maybe a little bit more garlic powder, just a little bit. I really love flavors, like that's the biggest thing with me. It's got to have flavor, otherwise I'm just like, yeah, I don't want it. I can't eat bland food, it's got to be lovely. Lovely food. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, geez, it's getting hard to stir. It's hot, hot, hot. It's kind of heavy. I think that's pretty much ready, to be honest. That's looking pretty good. I'm going to switch that right down to off. I think that's off, or is that off? No, this is off this way. Okay. So I'm going to leave that, and I'm going to finish my guacamole. Because this one's so hard, I'm dicing it up a little bit. So I want it to kind of be mashed up a little bit, but I don't, you know, these aren't going to mash. They're too hard. Too hard. Guacamole is better with a sloppier one, but it's the same flavour, you know. Chunky or not, it's all the same. It's delicious. We get really good produce here in Australia. Well, where I live anyway. It's really lovely. I'm glad that we do. I don't know how it would go in a cold climate without having all the foods that we have, you know, because I shop seasonal. I shop seasonal, and when I shop seasonal, you know, I get the lovely tropical fruits and then the winter fruits, but the winter fruits are quite, you know, in Australia it's quite tropical still, so you can still get, you know, a lot of tropical fruit in the, you know, cooler times too. You can get really good fruit all year round, which is really good, and, you know, really good vegetables too. What's an avocado? Is that a fruit? I think it's a fruit. I'm not 100% sure. Whatever it is, it's bloody yummy. So that's all I got done. So I'm going to do this tomato. This tomato could be riper as well, you know, but I don't care about sometimes, you know, like sometimes it tastes good, not quite ripe. I just, you know, it doesn't bother me. Oh, getting all done. Oh, I can't wait to eat. I'm rushing to try and yummy. Oh, lost a bit of tomato. Guess that's a sign too. Yum. When I was growing up, I used to eat tomatoes with salt and pepper, like on toast or just like an apple, you know, just bite into it with, oh, yum. But you don't get tomatoes as good these days. Like, you get them good, but it's not the same as homegrown. And, you know, so, and when you got really good quality fruit, you're going to eat it over crappy fruit. Sometimes crappy fruit turns me off fruit altogether. So I try and get good fruit. So then we've got the lemons. Get this lemon happening. So I've got to try and be a little bit careful because there's seeds in this, and I really don't want to get the seeds in my. So this isn't a guacamole now. I was going to have a guacamole. That was the plan. Things don't always work out. This is not going to be a guacamole because there's no way I'm going to be able to mash it up like a guacamole. Guacamole, you mash it all up and it's like a dip type of thing. But I can't do that. So I'm just going to mix it all up. And the flavour will all be the same. It just won't be combined the same. I'll just have to chew it more. Oh, nearly got the seed on the runaway. Oh, bugger. That annoys me. Okay. Oh, another one. You know what the worst thing is? I just seen two fall in there and I think I only know where one is. Oh, here's the other one. If I lose a seed in here, it's going to taste terrible when I'm eating. It's going to get caught in my mouthful and... Oh, where did it go? Oh, got it. This is why I recommend probably doing it into a cup or like using a I usually use a lemon strainer thing, like I like to use it on that orange peeler type of. I mean, not orange peeler. A juicing cup thing that you do with lemon orange, whatever it's called. I usually do it on that, but I couldn't find it today, so I have no idea where it is. Things go missing in my house all the time whenever I want to use them, so I just improvise. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm improvising. Oh. Mm. Yummy. Oh, that's so sour though, but it's good. Okay, my trusty spoon. It's like a long spoon with a Okay, now we need some, oops. Oh, probably do this side actually. I've got guacamole all on my fingers. Just a little bit, not too much. Just a little bit, and then taste it and see if you need more. Just a little bit of pepper. Usually I use different pepper to this, but I'm using this because I ran out, so I can see all the guacamole in my fingers, so I'm just gonna try and fix that a little bit. Okay. Let's see, does this need more lemon juice? I'm not sure. What do you guys reckon? Only one way to find out. Let's see. I don't know. I reckon it could be alright just like this. I think I'm happy. Let me just try one more time just to make sure. Yeah, looks good. So yeah, I'm ready. Yes, it's my favorite time. So I'm just gonna try and move some of this stuff a little bit. I am going to top up my lovely little teapot so I can have a nice drink. It should be all good, ready to go. You know what? I'm going to give it a tiny little lovely. These are the flatbreads I made earlier. They're like nice and cool now, and they're like really pliable and perfect for things like this. So, what am I going to do? First of all, I'm going to get some lettuce. I've got avocado on my fingers still. It looks terrible. Oh yeah, I want some carrot as well. Okay. What else do I want? So there's some lovely, lovely food here. And last but not least, lovely, fresh, beautiful avocado, tomatoey. It's looking pretty cool, isn't it? Maybe I shouldn't push my luck. fun to try it. Oh, hang on, let me try and reassemble. I've got to try and tuck that around, tuck that under. So I've got to hold it right or else it spills, and sometimes even if you hold it right it spills. Oh, cool. That's really good. You guys, this is the best ever. It's like you get the crunch of like the lettuce and the carrot, and you get the like the gooiness of the vegetables, and you get the like the zinginess of the lemon, and it's really cool. It's so good, really good. It's avocado. It's so good. Yeah, so overall, I reckon I did pretty good. What do you guys like to eat for lunch? Is it something, you know, a bit more substantial, like, or a lighter lunch, or what type of stuff do you have? I reckon you should try these because they're really good, really easy. If you pre-make them things, the sweet potato things, you're going to be set. You pull them out, you know, you don't have to, you can make this in bulk, you can freeze this, you can pull it out as, you know, like already made up bean mix, and then you just add your fresh, you know, salad. If you want salad, you don't have to have salad, you can have whatever you want. You can have tomato sauce on it or anything. I have some lemon and or something stuck in my tooth. So I don't really know that much about the mukbang. What's it called? Is it mukbang? The food show things. I don't really know that much about them, but I heard that's like, you know, you're eating with someone else, just having conversation, because it's nice to eat with people. And to be honest, I really like to eat with people, and I love to talk and when I'm eating and enjoy myself, and you know, and enjoy the food and talk about the food. And so if you're eating lunch right now with me, what are you eating? And you know, and yeah. And you know what the good thing about this is? It's vegan. There's no animal products whatsoever. Well, I hope there's not. I mean, unless, I'm pretty sure, 99.99.9% sure that it's all vegan. It is all vegan. What am I talking about? It is. I'm a messy eater, sorry. So you can eat really nice, you know, foods that, you know, they feel unhealthy. It feels like I'm eating Taco Bell or something. I've never had Taco Bell in my life, but I just use that as an example to make people, you know, it's like you're eating meat, pretty much. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh. What? Mm, 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 mm. 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 Yum. Mm-mm-mm. What type of green tea do you guys like? And how do you have your green tea? Do you have it with lemon or on its own with sugar? I didn't have sugar with it. Mm. Yeah. How do you have it in a pot? Do you have it in a tea bag? Do you prefer different types? You know, this is the only time that I've really found that I like, and I've tried a couple, but I'm really interested in green tea, and I always wanted to try that, like the, it's like a teapot and it's like glass and you can see into it, and it's like got all these like flower looking things in it, and it's like this beautiful like scenery in the tea. It's like it just looks really amazing. I don't know what it is, but I want to try that. Just for the like the look of it, and you know, it just looks good. Yum yum yum. So what do I want first this time? I have a fruit fly flying around after my food. Yum yum yum. This is iceberg lettuce. I think I mentioned that, did I? I don't know. I have too much stuff all over my hands from cooking it, and I don't even care. I'm enjoying myself eating. Mm-mm. Yum. Mm. Mm-mm. Trying to work out how much more I can fit. I can fit a little bit. I've got room for you guys. These beans are like my meat. I find that if I don't have the beans, I feel more hungry. So I always, every meal, I have some type of beans, whether it's mushed up and you can't even tell they're there, or whether they're like you can tell they're there, or they're part of the dish, or just always have beans. This one's not gonna get done up. It's just gonna be like this. Mm. That's good. Mm-mm. Yeah, so since going vegan, I haven't actually been counting calories. I've just been focusing on eating good food, trying to make sure that I stay away from, you know, refined sugars and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's hard enough, and I, you know, sometimes I'll eat heaps in a day, like massive amount. But then some days I don't really need as much. It just really depends. And the longer I'm on this vegan lifestyle, the less I'm needing to eat, the less I feel like I need to binge out and eat. So it's just nice. Mm. Yum. I really love lettuce. It's like beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, a little bit more avocado too. Mmm. Mmm. That's really nice. Mmm. That's really good. You might lose it. Sometimes you overstock them and you get a bit messy, but who cares? Mm. So what have I done today? Let's think about what have I done. Got up this morning, got up early. I can't remember. Made flatbread. Spoke to my mum on the phone. Oh yeah, I was looking at Instagram. I was thinking about making an account on it, but I haven't quite worked out how to do it yet, so I'll do it one day. I think after this I might have a shower, cool off, because it's a bit hot at the moment. Get changed and some clothes aren't covered in food. Maybe have a bit of a rest and maybe do some exercises. I mean, my exercise is probably, most people probably don't think that exercise-ish, but you know, I kind of sit in my chair and do like arms up and arms across and arms out and get the blood flowing a little bit. So while I'm eating this, I can feel satisfied to know that no animals were harmed while I made this, or for this. You know, I don't have to worry about that I'm murdering poor little baby animals just to satisfy my hunger, because I don't need to eat animals, you know. Yum. And I think I'll have this for dinner as well. I might have a late dinner tonight, have some leftover beans. There's still heaps here and I'm feeling pretty full already. Like, it doesn't take that much to fill me up. You would be surprised that it actually does not take that much to fill me up, and it really depends what I'm eating. Like, these beans, they're quite filling, you know. Oh. I lost a bean down between my legs somewhere. I'll find it later. That's terrible. Maybe I should edit that bit out. Oh, I nearly lost another one. I'm bring my plate across so nothing can fall down. It's so hot. It's boiling. Yum. And actually, some people don't eat cooked and raw foods together, or you know, the lemon like with food, or like that mix foods and stuff. I do whatever. I do whatever I feel like I need to do to satisfy my need. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, my hands are covered in crap. Oh well. Mm-mm. Yum. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so I think I did good today. Made good food. Feeling pretty happy about it. I might do a weighing tomorrow or something. See what I'm weighing, because I've been, you know, really trying hard, and the last time I weighed myself I was 220 kilos, and I'm hoping to be a little bit less. It's been about 2.5 weeks or so. I've been really trying hard, so we'll see. We will see. I don't think I want that extra sweet potato wrap. I think I'm satisfied enough without it, but I do feel like a little bit more of this kind of thing. Bit more. Yum. Bit more of that. Yum. A little bit more beans. A little bit of avocados. Dog. I think that's everything. Where's my special spoon? Oh, here it is. Yum, 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 yum. Do you guys ever do this? Just like after you finish eating some wraps, whatever, just wrap some salad and lettuce and just. Yum. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's very satisfying, and it's filling. You know, it takes a lot to build someone my size, and I actually feel full from eating this when I eat enough. Some foods you can eat and eat and eat and you don't feel full, but this I feel full. Like if I was just eating salad, I wouldn't get very full from that. Yum. Delicious. Falling everywhere. Yum. It's really good. And something else, actually, that I like about being vegan is I can eat until I'm satisfied. You know, like I can really eat. You know, I don't have to restrict myself as much. I eat really good. You know, just eat when I want to eat. Not none of this. You know, 2 bits of lettuce diet crap. You know. Yum. This is very much eat with your hands. So one more little bit, and then I think I'm going to stop. Just need a little bit more, just to satisfy. Yummy. Losing it all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's good. Yummy, yummy. That was very satisfying. Very nice. Do you guys think it looks nice? I mean, it's a bit messy to eat, but you know. Yum. So, I'm thinking I might make some more of these kind of videos. See how it goes though, you know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. If you guys don't want to see this kind of thing, I won't do it. So we'll see what the reaction, I guess, is that I get from this. Yum. So that's it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna clean this up and yeah. I hope you have a great day, and maybe you guys want to try and cook something like this. And you know, vegan cooking is really quite easy and tastes good, and you can eat your favorite meals just like this one, which is my favorite meal. Easy, and yeah, please subscribe, and I will see you another time soon, very soon, sometimes maybe soon, we'll see.